Yeah, I'm not actually wearing my bikini today. We're gonna take a little bit of a break from the bikini. And I think these tired eyes are very fitting today because I actually have like a couple hours before I gotta get to bed. And I figure I might as well use this as an opportunity to get some shit done. That way I do at least one other stream before my day off. And then I figure out whether or not I wanna do a stream on Friday, depending on my mood. Alright, now step one, trying to remember where the hell I am. Wait a second. I just realized I didn't have the game open. That's when you know I'm getting fucking tired. Yeah, I'm drinking herbal tea on the side, just to get me in the right state of mind so I can fall asleep easily after the stream is over. And hey, Benjeezy Tube, welcome to the stream today. What a delightful lead into a stream, indeed. And actually, I'd like to say thanks to BD Katsumaru for following. He actually followed yesterday, but I didn't notice it, so sorry about that. Okay. I'm trying to remember what the... Get this mental map back in my head. So I gotta go back here. Because I do remember now, I gotta get to that graveyard. That is where the death pit is, with the elf graveyard or whatever it is. And today's plan is very simple. We're gonna try to do all the pits that I can remember. And warp out so we can loot as many items as we can. I know that there's a water crystal that I missed out on several times. And it's gonna give us some kind of healing miracle, I'm sure. And actually, I'm gonna try to more actively attack everything that's nearby. Because, take a look at my experience. I can actually tell how much I need in order to level up. It doesn't look like it. And I'm not dealing enough damage to one-hit these guys, despite it being relatively late into the game, but whatever, it's cool. But yeah, I think I'm a little under-leveled. I'm only like, what, level 21? And that's probably not very good for the late game. So I'm gonna be more aggressive about killing everything nearby to hopefully get our XP up enough. Admittedly, it's not very clear, like... It's not clear how much XP individual enemies drop, but we're gonna work with what we can. And yeah, I got peppermint tea on the side, my favorite. Let's see if I can remember the path here. So I remember I go through here. I think I have to go over here anyway, so we might as well check this out. No, wait. Okay, because I remember there's a path that takes us around the corner so we can reach that little island. And I do want to grab that. It can be difficult to balance being entertaining and making progress against the grind some games ask of you. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure how necessary it is to grind, but I just figure it's safer for my playthrough. If I try to make my character stronger. Breaks down door with body. Home from work. Crashes on bed. Awesome. Oh, this might actually be very important. What is this, the Ryuga? That's what it would be in King's Hill 3. The Samurai's Grave. No, it's called the Shiden. Take a look at my strength. I've got, holy shit, 135 slash. Hell yeah. Then we're gonna get out of there immediately. But yeah, I'm here. What's up, Final Fantasy? Like I said earlier, this is gonna be a relatively chill stream. It's gonna be more focused on just leveling up and picking up any items that I missed. We just grabbed a new sword that hopefully can help make the game easier for us. Because as we step into the late game, we're going to need to have better damage. So how good is this against the ghosts? Very, very good, apparently. This might actually be a very overpowered weapon, at least for these first few areas. And they're dropping a little bit of gold for us, so that's cool. Now we're gonna run back over there. DQ3 ain't that bad. Like, I can't imagine doing some... Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, hold on. Let me get back on track. Okay, like, I can't imagine doing some old-ass game like Dragon Warrior 3, where you need to level for hours to stand a chance. That game is like 120 plus hours long. Yeah. In my experience, Kingsfield in general isn't very grind-heavy, but it helps. Because usually Kingsfield is designed in such a way that you don't really need to grind. Or there's like plenty of exploits and special weapons and shit that you can get relatively early that give you enough of a damage boost that you don't have to grind. The most amount of grinding you might need to do is like trying to... I mean, I guess you would just naturally get money just from killing enemies that you run across on the way to like certain areas. So I don't think it would be too intrusive. Especially if you play the newer version. Yeah, I never really played the Dragon Warrior games. I've heard of them, but I don't know too much about how they play. Honestly, I've never really tried farming too much in the Kingsfield games. Because it tends to be pretty inconsistent. Like, you can't rely on enemies consistently spawning over and over and over for your convenience, because sometimes the respawn rate on enemies is actually very, very slow. While all RPGs are numbers games, bigger is better. Generally speaking, yeah. In the case of Kingsfield, you might... Actually, let me see if I can use the flute here. I'm actually curious if I can put that on the minus button. I can activate Fire, Earth Heal. Ooh, that's nice. So I'm not completely reliant on consumables now. That's cool. Oh, I can equip that. I'm not gonna do that now, but it's good to know. Arguably, this is completely unnecessary, but fuck it, let's do it anyway. Yeah, I really don't know what the point of that is. I mean, I guess if I came across the flute earlier, it would be more useful, like... Let me actually take a look at that, because I'm curious. Stop lagging game, it's spooky. So is the lever on this side? Yeah, it is. So I guess if I got the flute early, I could skip out on whatever I had to do to get to the other side. Yeah, I don't need to go there. Hello, my old friends. It's good to see you again. God, this feels so good to actually be, like, killing things easily at this point. They're like the OG JRPG. Turn-based on everything. 3 is one of the most popular. Causing people to skip school and work just to play it, I think you get a kick out of it. I can take a look at it one of these days, sure. Without forget. Now, thankfully, I'm pretty sure we only have to go down one of these pits. Because I think they all lead into the exact same area. This is going to be a one-and-done affair, so we might as well see if there's any more enemies to kill. So we can get as much XP as we can. don't seem to really be dropping anything. Let me double check. Another thing that's cool about this weapon is it has a really short cooldown. It has not great range, but... Okay, so these guys are a little stronger than the ghosts early in the game. Gotcha. Oh wait, that's actually filled up. I wonder why some of them are filled and some of them aren't. It's a little sus. God, I hope I don't have to drop through another one. That would be annoying. Oh shit. Wait, is this actually the end? Nope, not quite. Oh, we got something out of it. It's not completely pointless, and we know that that well has been used, or we've gone down that particular hole. Yeah, I guess we will have to put down a Stargate thing nearby. Just have to remember where it is. It's kind of weird how it's called a RAM card instead of memory card, because most games just call it a memory card. I like just noticed that. We'll probably come right back here near the end of the stream. I'm actually curious how quickly we can get a lot of this done. So it's been like about 20 minutes now. Let's see if we can knock out a lot of the side content super quick. And for the sake of time, I might actually skip on some of the enemies. Like, I'm not going to kill them every single time. That shit's a little tedious. I'm level 21 still. I don't know if it tells you how much XP you need in order to level. And if we have time, I might do the little mine if it's not too big. It doesn't look like that big of an area. Like, we already explored a little bit of it. I believe we have a whole map that it shows off a lot of it. It looks like there's like a couple branching paths, but no big deal. And we have a nice overpowered weapon for that, so... we should be able to knock it out pretty quick. This is just to, like, prepare us for the late game primarily. Just making sure all the side content is cleaned up, and we have all the items we possibly can. Let's actually go ahead and activate. I wonder... I gotta figure out where that goes, because I don't remember. Water crystal. Is there a status screen to check XP? There's a strength screen, but that just gives you, like, health and damage stats. You see, it tells you your experience, but it doesn't seem to tell you how much XP you need to level. Not even anything in data. Pretty silly, but whatever. I vaguely remember the location of one of the, save points. It's like in that graveyard, so we can constantly warp back there without having to backtrack too much. Yeah, I might as well use a light spell if I can. Yeah, we've gone down that one, so we know to ignore that one. Let me actually make sure I'm facing this properly. Okay, thankfully it's not too specific. We might as well save. See, I'm glad that you are playing this because no way in hell would I ever have touched this game. That seems to be the general opinion of King's Village. It's interesting to watch, not so much to play. But I think I think Kingsville can be a lot of fun, like, once you get used to it. For me, a lot of the fun is just mastering the level design and figuring out where everything is, and, like, it's very, very satisfying once everything starts to click, you know? And you could potentially do a lot of different playthroughs with different weaknesses and strengths. Like, yeah, not in the same way you can in Dark Souls, but, you can do it in the way that it's like, well, what if I get this item this early in the game? You know, shit like that. Oh, wow. Dude, it dropped 2 Verdite crystals. What the fuck? That's crazy. Dude, that's the sickest drop ever. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was glitching geometry or, I think that's where we were earlier, behind here. I thought that was an enemy in the corner there, but nope. Obviously, Bloodborne is the best Kingsfield game. XD. Yeah, the fish enemies in this game are very interesting. They're hard to fight, though. One upgrade I'm really looking forward to in Kingsfield 4 is in Kingsfield 4, when you run out of mana, or excuse me, not mana, when you run out of stamina, you're not just fucked. Like, it actually starts to recharge immediately once you run out. Whereas in a lot of the Verdite trilogy, as it's known, the PS1 games, a lot of it is, there's like a significant, noticeable delay. Which is clearly intended, like, that's the weakness of you running out of stamina, but you run out of stamina so quick just from, like, using attacks and running. It's a pain in the ass. I gotta be honest, though, I don't really feel in the best of moods right now. Like, not mentally, but physically. It always happens when I have a little bit too much tea. And like I said, ever since that food poisoning, my stomach has felt weaker than usual. You know, these guys are literal flying pog champs, come to think of it. Poggers! Look at that, Poggers. Angry Poggers. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, my stomach's a little queasy today, so I'm gonna try to hold it together for the stream, but... How many extra bows did I get? Oh, I got 10. So I'm just gonna guess without even looking, that's probably like light damage or something like that. The ghost of PogChamp. Indeedly do. They look so angry when you kill them. I guess I'd be pissed too if I was just chilling in a grave as a ghost and then some punk-ass bitch walked up to me and just slapped my shit for no reason. Just for loot. I'm basically a thief. I'm a grave thief. A grave robber. And this side path opened up way more than I thought it would, to be honest. And we did it, gamers. We finally got to, like, level 2. So how good... Wait, I ran out of mana. When? How did I run out of mana? Like, I don't remember really using mana. I mean, I know I used light spells a couple times, but... Damn, did it drain me that hard? I guess so. Doom guy walks up and smacks your ass. What do you do, Booty? I 1v1 him and win, of course. I tear his head. I just tear it right off and take it as a trophy. A Predator style, bitches. This is actually sick for ranged weapons. 25 elf bolts for free. Oh, thank God I don't have to use That looks familiar. Oh, it's another moon guard. I guess I could just sell that. See, I kind of wish this worked like in Dark Souls 2, where you can get, like, highly leveled versions of rings and items that you already have. Like, you know how you can get +1 rings in Dark Souls 2? I wish that was a thing in this game, with when you get the same item. Instead, it's basically like, oh, here's a free way to do it that's arguably way better. You can also get it a little earlier. You gotta pay a shitload of money. I'm not sure if it's an entirely balanced trade-off, you know? It sounds like it's just straight up better to get the free version. So are these really just for dropping dragon fruit? How much does this cost? 3 mana? It's probably a baby heal then. Ooh, that's a nice, cute sound effect. So yeah, sorry if I sound a little bit more low energy than usual in this stream, but it be what it be. I'm actually halfway tempted to get, like, a piece of bread or something, just to help my stomach. Might as well heal again. Wait, I can de-poison. Ooh. Wait, how much is that? Oh yeah, that thing running straight at you. It's kind of scary. This thing's damage hitbox is very, very forgiving, though. But some people like the soothing booty, the soothing, calm booty, so who knows? Maybe it won't be that bad. Would you guys describe my voice as ASMR-ish? ASMR-ish? Could you sleep to my voice? Wait, why can't I use this? Oh wait, I think I need to use a moonstone. I think it costs mana. I'd explain why my mana goes away. Well, that was like 10 mana. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to do, so we're gonna go straight to the beach now. It's a nice voice. Oh. Yo, thanks, bro. Fuck you, asshole. Okay. Hey, any more victims in here? No? It's what I thought, bitch. Okay, I'm not to be fucked with. Now, what I'm gonna do next, actually, is I'm gonna run to the checkpoint I started at. I'm gonna put down my start key. Because I think I'm only gonna need to teleport one more time. So, in terms of the beach, I actually don't remember if I completely explored that squid cave where the Kraken was. Excuse me. I remember dying a lot in my second play session, so there's a chance I'm gonna have to redo shit. I know I'm gonna have to redo that section where I have to warp out. Okay, I almost fucked myself. Because I just remembered that, I think I can go down those pits and it takes me to an optional area. But I have to put down a star key to make sure I can get out. Oh, that's the wrong way. Might as well save again. So in other news, I'm not sure if I'm getting help at work tomorrow, because technically the two main dishwashers are off. Probably to give them a break, because they've had to, especially one of them. One of them was the guy who was out sick for like a month. He recently started working, but it looks like they're only working him on weekends. Which is fine, better than nothing. But my big concern is since both of them are off tomorrow, because usually one of them would help me on like a Wednesday, for instance, so I don't have to work by myself, but in this case, it's like, maybe they'll get someone to come in from like another store. That's usually what they do. Because I should have help the rest of the week. And, I mean, it's not like the end of the world, especially on like a Wednesday to work by yourself, but it's just an annoying pain in the ass, and you know, it's like, if I would prefer my job to be as easy as possible. It's one of those jobs where you tend to always go to it when you're tired. Okay, I gotta be honest, I really didn't think that would be enough fall damage to kill me. Oops. Oops. The other people from the other stores, like, they don't always come over, but they're pretty chill. They're nice. They're competent. I actually much prefer working with older guys, like really older guys, because they tend to be the most competent and mature. Whereas when I have to work with young guys, they tend to be like really, well, immature and annoying and complain a lot about little shit. I think I'll be fine. Oh, okay. Man, it doesn't seem like that much damage, but I guess it's a lot of damage. Alright, let's play a game of Guess the Key. Hold on. Prefers older guys confirmed. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that, I guess it wouldn't work. Let me guess. I need the gold key, right? You know what's really annoying about this is I'm gonna have to fucking load again. It probably is the gold key. Let me just check and see if there's anything down here. Yeah, there's no way out. I'm gonna have to use, the warp to get out of there, but first I gotta get that key. Which I believe is in the vicinity of that one village I'm Wait, no, it would be the village near the barracks. God damn it. I got a ways to go. Okay, well, now that that mystery's solved, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right to the beach, and we're gonna knock some shit out, alright? We're gonna use that well to heal as well. No pun intended, XD. Now, can I don't think I want to go that way. Actually, I think there's a door right here that I use. Yeah. This would take us back to the beach. Seal892, welcome to the stream, buddy. What are we going to do? We're just doing some extra stuff that I couldn't access because I didn't have warp-in early on. So right now, we're going back to the beginning areas. We're going to be heading to the beach. Let me just double-check this path. I think it leads to a dead end, but I want to make sure. Oh wait, there's a new item here. Maybe I can use one of these fancy keys. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe silver? Oh, Harbin's key opens these types. Okay, and that wasn't even very useful. It's just a phantom rod from the looks of it. Oh well, we got something out of it. I miss this music though. It's very relaxing. It really does sound like pirate music. It sounds like perfect music to be fighting krakens and shit, you know? Oh yeah, by the way, Seal892, we got a new sword. It's called the Shitted. And it deals a grand total of 135 slash damage. So yeah, we're fucking gaming today. Pirate music. Yeah, doesn't this sound like pirate music? I hear the void only. Okay, hold on, let me mute my mic. How's that? Should have been able to hear it, hopefully. I guess when you say void, you're referring to, maybe the white noise. Oh, man, I didn't even bother clearing this shit. I'm gonna actually try to run off to the side here. Okay. Are we knocking out his head first? At least it doesn't, like, use up my stamina when I use magic. It just uses my mana. Oh, it's so much easier when I don't have to use a bunch of bows and shit. This guy's got some thick hitboxes on his attacks, though. Alright, we did it. Yeah, that magic combination is too OP, bitches. Well, it's bitch slapping you. Yeah, pretty much. And I was right, these guys do have more texture on their head than the ones that we saw earlier. And I'm gonna be using Earth Heal as much as possible for the sake of conserving resources. I'm actually really glad that I didn't actually clear this out and save afterwards. Makes me less self-conscious. without, like, forgetting shit. Fuck. There's something apparently slapped my window. Probably some stupid kid. Why does your guy swing his sword at 1 inch per second? Self-conscious. Yeah, you know, it's like self-conscious over, forgetting shit. I don't have the best memory. Ooh, 300 gold. Cool. It's Oh, it's me. Oh, you bitch-ass punk. They slapping my doors and shit. Okay. So I don't remember where this shrine key goes. So that's gonna be fun to figure out. See, can I get a map of this area? I think I could. I think this would count as like part of the pirate area, but no. I'm knocking and I'm with the Booty Collector Bureau. No, you cannot have my butt. It's mine and mine alone. My precious. I don't think I can really progress further unless I get a special pirate key. Yeah, I gotta get like a skull key. Let me make sure I didn't pick up anything else. So, face down, ass up, I'm taking that dumpy with me. Hee hee hee. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I know the perfect... Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I know the perfect picture of what you are describing. See if I have it. Alright, save image. Is this what you mean, Mr. Seal 892? Hey. Face down, ass up, I'm taking that dumpy with me. That's my old avatar version, but that booty. I need to get a version of that, but my new design, honestly. My character lacks in booty designs. Hearts. Yo! By the way, sorry if I'm being crude, I'm just doing a slight bit of tomfoolery. Oh, we're very tolerant of tomfoolery around these parts. That looks yummy. Oh god, what have I done? Yeah, I didn't get the skull key. But I had to use that Verdite crystal. Dude, my shit's gonna be so OP by the end. It's gonna be epic. You see, part of the reason why I got my bikini outfit was to try to get my artist to draw some nice booty, but didn't quite work out that way. Maybe I should ask him. Instead of, tiptoeing around the issue, you know? I think we're done around here. Adding tapping booty warriors booty to my to-do list. You can recover from your fatigue by the seaside fountains that were made by the elves. The water there is from the recovering fountain. There are hidden doors in the walls you will have to search carefully because something terrible may come out of them. Okay, he's not really giving us any new information. So it has your... Can I get over there? No, I gotta, like, jump off the side. I wonder if we can actually see it from here. Yep, we can see that bridge. So it has your day/night. I am extremely tired, but I want to knock out these early sections so that we're more prepared for the late game. So I got like an hour and a half before I gotta go to sleep. I don't even know if I'm gonna wait that long. It's gonna be a pretty short stream today, to be honest. But if we got time, I might try to knock out... Yeah, let's go down. Why the hell not? I'll try to knock out that small graveyard. Or not small graveyard, but small mine from the beginning. I'm doing okay, though, you know. I had a decent day at work today. Nothing terribly annoying happened. I had a good amount of help. And I'm hoping tomorrow will be good, too. How's the weather? Well, it's not storming, so that's nice. I'm really looking forward to winter. I miss winter, man. I fucking love winter so much. I get sad every single time winter goes away. So I remember when I was a kid, winter always felt like it went on, like, way longer than it does. Because it's like, what, like a month or two on average? When you're a kid, like, a month feels a lot longer. I like storms, to be honest. I mean, I like the sound of rain. It can be very soothing, and I guess it's nice if you're at work, because there will be less people around, generally. But when I'm home, it can be very annoying, because it's like, oh shit, I can't really play games comfortably. Because, you know, there's a chance it'll knock out the power. And I've had my entire rigs fucked up by lightning strikes in the past, so... Yeah, what the hell, let's save. LMAO in New England, it's winter for like half the year. Oh, that sounds like paradise. Okay, I would fucking love to live in England then. It's actually really hard to see me blushing with the black and white on. You can just barely see it. Alright, let's go, gamers. Okay, that wasn't so bad. It'd be cool if there's a way to, like, kill them instantly, but... evidently they have 2 health pools that you gotta knock out. Oh, I can see the blush. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's more obvious if you're watching in full screen, but for me on the stream it looks very subtle compared to when you can actually see the red. Oh, it's just a mysterious grave. Oh, was that not actually locked? Oh. Okay, thankfully the skeletons aren't too much stronger. So I believe this place has a lot of traps in it. I don't really remember too much about it, to be honest. And if anyone happens to be familiar with this game, if you could tell me where I could use the shrine key, I would greatly appreciate that. I think you use the shrine key in King's Field 3 as well. It's the darker shade that appears on your face, yeah. I'm actually gonna turn on the Phantom Rod. So I have to fucking wall hump the entire time. Okay, that did not do a whole lot of good for me. I just wish that, like, active magic spells like that didn't depend on the mana bar. Like, I almost feel like it should work off a different cooldown or something. Because it just feels clunky and imbalanced, because you can just put on a spell that has a really, really low cooldown, and you don't have to deal with any kind of, like, disadvantage of using certain active spells. So basically, there's, like, damage spells, like Wind Cutter, Fireball, Earth Wave, which I got apparently. Well, I got a lot of new spells, actually. I guess I'll try some of them. I remember being stoned being pretty badass in King's Field 3. But yeah, you can just put on a short cooldown spell, you can just spam Earth Heal with like very, very little disadvantage. I just remembered you also stream on YouTube. Yeah. I used to stream only on YouTube, but... Oh, okay, so there's nothing up there? But wait a minute. This is just a big ol' area with nothing in it. How queer. Okay, so where did I come from? So I came from there, so I came from that door on the left. Let's see how good the spell is. Okay, I don't remember if that deals friendly fire. Hopefully not. I just subscribed on YouTube as well. Ah, thank you very much. Let's go for that 1,000 subs, boys. Yeah, that would be super pog champ to say the least. Did that really do nothing? Are you fucking serious? Yeah, one-shotted, bitch. Okay, these enemies are getting hashtag stoned XD. Dude, that's actually so satisfying. I'm gonna try Earthwave as well. See, that's one thing that I kind of miss about Dark Souls when I play this game is... I like how in Dark Souls you have like the choice of doing builds, whereas in this game, a lot of it is just automated. And sometimes you can find items that like upgrade specific spells. But I kind of like how in Dark Souls, you can like tailor your build for certain strategies, you know? We got a skeleton boy? No? Wait, have I been here before? Wait a minute. Huh. So I guess I didn't need to use a warp. I feel kind of silly. So why do I remember it that way? I must have top tier memory, but whatever. The walls looking the same makes me kind of rip. What? Ripping what? Ripping some sick farts? Hell yeah. I'm very tired, guys, okay? Yeah, a lot of, like, figuring out where to go is just straight up memorization. Whoa, oh! Okay, I was not aware that would happen. See, that is one thing I'll say about Eternal Ring compared to this game, that it has an advantage over King's Field in. And that is that, there is a little bit... I mean, I don't know if you can get away with leveling everything anyway, like, I haven't experimented that much. But in Eternal Ring, you do have the option of, like, making rings for specific things, instead of just finding items that just kind of level up everything, you know? I like the risk-reward, and I like working with, limited resources. you know? And having to choose, like, oh, do I want to put points into fire damage or earth damage? Because there is, like, a limited amount of rings of magic you can find in Eternal Ring. PT. Oh, wait, there might be skeleton boys in here. Yep. I fucking knew it. Yeah, I'm definitely using that. A lot of this is just free gold and nothing more. I knew there was something suspicious there. Bro, you just straight up blocked. I didn't even know they could do that. You prefer having a tailored class/experience versus just everything improving overall. Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand that having it that way can also make the game harder for new players, but I don't know, I just prefer that kind of experience. It's more satisfying to me. Oh, okay. That's good to have. And I know exactly where to use that. And this area was way smaller than I thought it'd be. Oh, that's fucking annoying. See, I know I can get over there without getting hit. Maybe I have to go in at, like, a certain time. Wow. I guess that works. Oh, wait, I fucked up. I'm not even supposed to do that. So it looks like getting hit on purpose is the way to go, as silly as that is. Oh, okay, I know where I am. And actually, while we're here, we might as well use the healing fountain. I really like Diablo for that as well. Diablo is one of my favorite old school RPGs because it has like a really good aesthetic. It's creepy, nice atmosphere, and well, it arguably isn't as complex as Dark Souls in terms of like how the stats affect you. It's still very satisfying to like try out certain level up strategies. And that's one thing about Final Fantasy, at least the Final Fantasy VI that I played. And I kind of remember that being a thing in Final Fantasy V as well, where it actually automates a lot of the stats that you get when you level up. So I'm not a big fan of that. And this should be the last thing we have to do. So you like RPG kind of games? I mean, they're not like my favorite genre, but I can get into them every now and then. My big thing is I'm just not typically, into turn-based RPGs. But in the case of Final Fantasy VI, I am trying to make an exception. To see how it is. It looks like a fire crystal. Did I guess it right? No, it's a water crystal. But hey, it's more defensive spells. So we got resist fire. Oh shit, that's actually gonna be so good for that fire area. Can't wait to use that. Oh god, we got that too? Hell yeah. That's actually huge, dude. I think that's about it. Let me double check. So I went over there. Yeah, I think that's about it. Booty, let's play Diablo sometime. I fucking love DS3. Hmm. I mean, I guess Diablo 3 can be pretty fun when you're playing it with friends, but it's generally not my favorite in the series. But, yeah, sure, I could find time if you want to do, like, a dungeon or something. But it's been kind of a while since I played it, so I don't quite remember where everything is. I gotta remember how I get to that fountain area. I kinda like watching Booty play old JRPG. Oh, I know. I know. So actually, I arguably don't even need to use, the blue potions for healing anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use all of them right now. Wait, I got 3 flasks. Wait, yeah, okay, I got confused for a moment. Because I remembered I needed 3 flasks for something, but I think it's just a map, so it doesn't really matter. I wish there was a way to, like, damage myself. Let me... Actually, hold on, maybe I can. Yeah, I want to see if one of these will heal me. Yeah, I don't know what this other one does. It's really confusing. But anyway, I'm gonna fill up all of these. What is this, a green potion? Oh, it's called red potion. Apparently mana in this world is actually red. Interesting. Wow, 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 wow. The real deal, the way you can tell is when you put ice in it. Gets super cold. Wait, what is that? Also, I got a silver martini shaker. I don't know what the self-harm policy is on YouTube, but that's a no-no on Twitch. No, don't hurt yourself, Booty, please. You don't need to do that for our entertainment. I think we'll just do the little mine now. I mean, it's possible that I'm missing a little bit of stuff, but I don't want to waste too much time going over the same stretch of land. I got the really big obvious stuff I wanted to knock out, so I'm satisfied enough. A silver drink maker. No, if it was hurting you, that's alright with Twitch. It was me hurting you, that's alright with Twitch. Huh. I think there's a hole around here, or something, that I was going to explore, and then I pussied out. JK, JK. Please, no bully, bruh. So where am I? Let's just go north and see what happens. Oh, you want some, bitch? Oh, you want some too? Okay, I need to be fucked with. I'm kind of a badass. They know, I'm not bragging or nothing, though. Okay, so where am I now? Yeah, let's see where this goes. Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, you trying to catch me? Oh shit, you got me. It's probably way harder early in the game, when them paralyzing you actually matters. Because, I mean, as long as I have enough cooldowns, as long as I have enough mana, I can just constantly heal anyway. Maybe you come over here primarily just to, like, get more crystals. Ah yes, my true mentor, my guiding moonlight. Moody after finding a glow stick on the ground. This cave is actually way bigger than I thought it'd be. So where does... wait, is this actually part of the same path? Evidently. Okay, it's just a little circle, it doesn't matter. Giant bugs, no fucking thank you. Yeah, imagine if it was realistic looking, that'd be really spooky. It's kind of weird, there's like not actually anything over here. I love these atmospheric sound effects though. They add so much to the world. I don't know if it's just me, but these things kind of have like an embryonic shape to them. Which I think is kind of cool. Embryos are cool, bro. Okay, there's probably like an invisible door or something I gotta... Oh shit, hey, what up, bruh? It's like these things are made out of stone. It's really not clear how they're flying, but I guess it doesn't matter. This kind of reminds me of those parts in Kingsfield 3 where you have like these windows into areas you can kind of see into. Let's see. Fuck it, let's go over here and see what happens. Strangely enough, YouTube sent me back here in the recommendations. Lol. Craven Marigold. You know, I feel so complimented by YouTube. They think I'm worth recommending. Thanks, bruh. It means so much to me. Okay, they're trying to help the little guy grow. Okay, it's a rare occurrence, but every now and then, YouTube remembers the you in YouTube. And yeah, welcome back. See, there's actually not too much in this part so far. Wait, that just takes me back to the beginning, doesn't it? Let me double check this. Wait, no, I already checked out that side path. Okay, maintain course, booty. Do not get confused. Perhaps the sign from the holy algorithms. No. Okay, so where am I now? Oh. I'm already done? Okay. I mean, alright, almost said YouTube. Alright, Kingsfield. You insist. Let's go somewhere it looks kind of special. Oh. I only found you after watching Soul's videos when your cute little face started popping in my recommendations. No. You guys are too sweet. Sweet as cotton candy. And I think this area's overwhelmed, right? Like, I don't remember if there's any NPCs here. Oh, wait, there are. Which means this might actually be the right place. So what kind of gear can I get? I be existing. Took some painkillers. Don't want to do anything right now. Same, bruh. I guess I could get so... I don't actually have a lot. Verdite. I could upgrade my magic. I was just heal. Fuck it, I'll sell both of them. I'll hang on to that, because I'm not sure how useful that is. Wait, hold on. So I got Moonguard. So I got something called Amulet of Mist. I'm gonna have to find that, I think the fortune-telling lady might actually be in this area. I found you in the Detractor Circle. Oh yeah, that was awesome. I miss LSB. I miss when he used to do, used to actually do DSP content. He doesn't really do that nowadays. I should probably sell all these Phantom Rods. Like, I don't really need them. And then if I figure out whether or not these are... See, if I can memorize when these keys stop being useful, I can get so much money out of them. I got a video showing off Quake 2 on a Zeebo, and it was from Brazil 2 nights ago. What's a Zeebo? I'm not familiar with the Zeebo of which you speak. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with these crystal shards, honestly. I don't know what they do. I gotta admit, I think it's really fucked up that they let you sell some of this equipment. Like, yeah, I guess you could say it's your fault if you sell them, but that's such new bait, you know what I mean? Like, you could actually make the game... I'm pretty sure it's unplayable if you do that. Unless there's another flute somewhere. How do I sell that other Moonguard? see Verdite. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang on to this, because poison really isn't an issue, so there's no point in me grabbing those silver boots. A Brazilian game console. Kinda obscure, but companies like Capcom and id Software made a few ports for it. So, like, what kind of old school console is it? Is it like... would you say it's more akin to, like, NES or N64? Is it like an early 3D game type of console? Okay, so the key guy is actually right next door, so that's nice. Wait, how much is it to copy? 580, so it wouldn't even be worth it, really. Early handheld. It was essentially an old cell phone in a box, predating stuff like the Ouya or Nvidia Shield. 2010 was when it came out, I think. It's a very interesting device, and for the longest time, it had the best console ports of Quake 1 and 2. Had a port of RE4, ironically. Most of the games were just mobile games on a big screen. You know, on the topic of ports, I must say, I really miss how ports used to be done back in the day, back in like the N64 and PS1 days. Because back then, it's like... So nowadays, when there's a port of a game, it's usually exactly the same as the other versions. It might have more performance issues. It might not. Do I really want to sell this? I guess I don't need the Knight Sword. I don't want to get rid of some of these maps, because they're very useful. But do I really need Bloodstones? I think I have enough so I can buy, that gold key now. Okay, I remember at least one of the chests I couldn't open, which might use the gold key. If not, then I don't know. I mean, this is really expensive, so it must be useful, surely. If a console existed, it most likely had RE4. Uh-oh. I already read that. XD. But, like, compare Quake on PC to, like, let's say, the PS1 version, or the N64 version of Quake. Quake 2, specifically. Like, they actually add in extra levels and shit, depending on the version you're playing. The art style can be different between the two different versions, which was kind of a thing with NES and Genesis. Like, I kind of miss when the hardware was so different that you got such a different experience. And it made owning certain versions, it felt nicer. You know, like, even if your version was inferior in certain ways, like, it had certain advantages that the other versions didn't, you know? And probably the most infamous example is, like, a Doom on the N64. Like, they could have just had it be a normal port, or something more akin to the original Doom, but they did a completely different art style and basically made a completely different fucking game. It was badass. You don't really see that anymore, you know? Alright, what badass new spell did we get? So it looks like fire and earth and wind give us damaging abilities generally. I think I know what meteor is. I think it literally just makes rocks come from the sky and just crash down on your foes. old ports back in the day from Draven Murray Gold. Welcome to the stream. Or Craven. I'm sorry, I misread that. It didn't say. It says Craven. I thought that said Draven. Not Draven. Draven. Where am I? Oh, okay. Also, old ports back in the day are awesome to look at even now. Digital Foundry has a throwback series looking at old ports for different platforms, showing the cuts and creativity of old devs. Yeah, I've actually been getting into Digital Foundry and their content lately. The first video theirs that I saw was their video on Turok 1. Like, the guy went into detail about how impressive the engine was for the time and how it helped design levels and it cut down on frame rate issues and shit. He actually... That's how I learned that the original Turok ran at a better frame rate, even though I haven't played it on the N64. And I've been watching some of their streams. And, you know, I really like that. You don't see that too much. Because most of the time when people are doing video game streams, they talk about, like... I don't know, like random shit, or they're trying to be funny, or they're just reacting to what's happening. But you don't see too many people talking about, like, game design. And another really good streamer for that would be, like, Day9. At least when he plays certain games. Like, I don't think he does that with every game. Well, I know he doesn't, because I've seen some of his other playthroughs, but... Like, when he plays Command & Conquer Remastered... see if I can get in here. He actually goes into detail about game design for RTS games, which is nice. Not accepted. Maybe I need to, like, complete a certain quest line to get that far. I kind of remember not actually being able to do anything until, I get into this ice area. And even though it's pretty obvious that this is just an illusion, like, it's just an optical illusion, there's basically just a skybox. It's like a flat texture with, like, a 3D effect, and it rotates and shit. It's quite impressive that they try to make the world feel more open and normal. Although they really master it in King's Field 3. I'm sorry, I told you a lie. I'm not the only one who can make crystal flasks. Leon can, and he taught me how. He won't make the bottles anymore, though, because he has been concentrating on making something else. So, maybe Leon, if I could figure out where Leon is, he probably does something with the crystal shards. Any more? You can attack the termites with the bow. You'll need some arrows because there are many termites in the mine. Let's give ourselves more bows. Why the hell not? 'Tis but a scratch. I'm an absolute nerd about game design, so much so it's kinda infamous in my friend groups. I'd love to make content about that stuff, just don't have time or the skill. Yeah, I would like to be able to talk more about game design too, but I'm not the smartest or the most educated when it comes to that kind of shit. I mean, I can try to talk very broadly, but I can't really get into the nitty-gritty of, like, generally, I can't get into the nitty-gritty of, like, oh my god, this is genius, and it's because of this reason and that reason, da-da-da. Now let me see if I can remember how I get to that fire area, because it's been a while. Shit. I'm actually getting so tired, my brain is not working properly. I think we might have run past the thing that takes us to the fire area. I mean, we're not going straight to the fire area quite yet, but there's this path on the side that we didn't explore. So I don't remember if the path is, like, beyond this bridge is the issue. I remember there's, like, a cave off to the side, but I don't remember if that takes us there or not. See, arrows for the bow. That's like a Resident Evil game labeling ammo. Bullets for the gun. Green herbs for your life bar. Well, it's very informative. I can't tell where we are since we're in grayscale. Oh, wait, okay, we're here. This is the proper place. Okay, cool. This is where I want to be. Let me see if I grabbed this key. Yes, I did. And I grabbed that key as well. I'm actually gonna use Earth Wave and save Meteor for, like, the big enemies, and probably, like, maybe the final boss Gauntlet, who knows, unless I find, like, another good area to use it. So I believe this will help us explore the rest of that cave. So the good news is, a lot of this is cleared out, so I don't think there's actually that much more for us to do. Like, there's not too many optional paths for us to check out, you know? What if I go over here? Oh shit, hold on. So this is going to help us explore those other areas that we couldn't quite check out earlier. I'm going to put the star key. I got to figure out where that moon key is, the only thing, is I don't know where that is. If we run past the star key for so long, it's possible that we miss that as well. But at this point, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, there's not too much more for us to do. I know what arrows are. Jackass game, I didn't think they were fist weapons. Is that actually what it says? Arrows for the bow. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot to find that fortune-telling lady. I guess that's one more thing we could do before we leave. Wait. Where am I? Oh. Bitch-ass punk. I believe she's in the central village. I gotta figure out what that other, amulet does before we call it. See, I like it how in Kingsfield 3 it has, like, the guide button. That way, you can just look at item descriptions, instead of it being completely reliant on you finding a specific NPC. I think Diablo handled it better, too, because, like, in Diablo, you got the item descriptions for most items, but every now and then you found, like, rare equipment that you needed to identify. And unless you had an identify scroll or something like that, you had to use like an NPC. I believe it was Deckard Cain. At least in most of the games. I don't know about Diablo 3 though. crystal ball is now trying to say something. This sword was presented to King Harbin III by a foreign king many years ago. This sword and wind sword has the magic power of wind granted by King Harbin. Oh, it does? Yeah, it has wind magic. Cool. I didn't even notice that. So what does Elf Bolt do? Light damage? These powerful arrows are to be used with the Arbalist. Oh, is there another bow I gotta find? These arrows have 4 attributes: fire, wind, earth, and water. They are by far the best. So I guess this game actually does have like a straight up bowcaster, or whatever you'd call it. I learn something new every day. What did Moonguard do again? Oh, it's just healing. 100 messages today, hell yeah. I need to play Diablo 2 and 3. I finished 1 a few months ago, and it was an interesting experience. Oh yeah, that game gets hard as fuck, especially by the end. A lot of it, in my experience, is just tanking damage with like 1 million health potions. I always cheese the game by the end in that style. I just fill up my inventory with nothing but healing items. So I know I got another kind of ring. So what was it? Can you tell me where the moon key is? This item will take you to the whatever, where the moon key is stored. Okay. So what's gold? A lot of Diablo 1's gameplay is spamming health and talent scrolls while abusing engine quirks in my case. Yeah, my favorite trick is when you have like a swarm of enemies coming at you and you just bottleneck them into the door. It's harder to do that. You can kind of do that in Diablo 2, but it's a little bit harder because they don't really put you in closed spaces as much. This key made by the High Elves is needed to open the temple. However, you need 2 of these keys in order to open the door. You need to match the drawing by locating the key stand. Yeah, I think they had something just like that in Kingsfield 3. This key is used to open certain boxes hidden deep within the maze, whatever that is. It's for the Dark Elf pedestal, apparently. So that might be useful for getting the Dark Sword. Because I remember you get a Dark Sword near the end. That's really strong. This amulet was granted to the High Elf Merlin by Seath. When equipped, this amulet raises your magic defense and allows you to escape from difficult status quickly. So is there anything else that I'm missing? Yeah, I was gonna say, I know we were forgetting something. I was thinking of the fire resistance spell. Call it inefficient. It's fine. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I know where I am, because this does not look familiar. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, this is a different area. This is a totally different section I'm in right now. And I got the moon key. Interesting. Wait, so could I just use that the entire time? Huh. I guess I could have investigated. Yay, it's open! This is actually super poggers, bro. But that's not accepted for some reason. God damn it. Okay, so where does this take me? Oh, I was really hoping it was gonna be Leon, to be honest. Okay, so I can go down there. While I'm here, let me double check and see if Leon is here. Because I don't remember what cave he's in. And I believe that's actually the same exact fortune-telling lady that you see in the other games as well. In my other games, I mean Kingsfield 3. I don't think she appears in Kingsfield 4. From what I can tell, Kingsfield 4 is more of like a reboot or a reimagination for the series. Because it doesn't seem to have much to do with the other games. And okay, we're gonna call it here for the night, and when we come back, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go to the fire area. And probably get a lot of the late game stuff done, because I think the fire area is once you start to do, like, the boss gauntlet, it's probably not too far off. Turn this off. I learned that enemies can't see you or spawn off screen in the dark bits, so you can inch forward bits at a time and just spawn a few instead of all enemies. Oh, I never knew that. So that's fun. Thanks for that information. I really hope they remake Diablo 1. Like, I'm glad they remade Diablo 2. I always prefer the first game. You could probably make a pretty good argument that Diablo 2 is better gameplay-wise. Like, it has more going on, at least. But I don't know, Diablo 1 holds a special place in my heart. I think it's a lot darker than the other game, too. Diablo 2. You should check out that remake, by the way, Craven Nari Gold. Highly recommend it. I haven't played it since like a year ago, but from what I've gotten, it's very, very faithful to the original game. It's like the remake that StarCraft Remastered should have been. Like, they redid the graphics, but they also bothered redoing the cutscenes. Which is appreciated. I adored its aesthetic, music, and art style, but its gameplay is kinda okay at best, but horrible at worst in solo. I think it's mainly balanced for co-op since nothing changes in co-op difficulty-wise. I haven't really played Diablo 1 co-op. It's such an old game, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get like co-op to work on that. There's apparently a PS1 version of Diablo 1 that I've been meaning to get, but it's hyper expensive. Like, let me actually check and see what it goes for on Amazon right now. Because usually it's like in the hundreds. Yeah, $200 for very good quality. It's like $88 minimum just for good quality, but then you don't get Amazon Prime. From what I hear, it's a decent port. It doesn't look bad. I haven't heard any issues about frame rate, but I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative about how I use my money. Thank you for streaming in spite of being sick, Boots. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks, guys. A source port for Diablo 1 is out since 2020. It has co-op built in. And me and a friend made a game with a password, and it worked. Aw. So does it change the graphics, or is it just the same game, but it makes certain features easier to manage? Because when I hear source port, I'm thinking of like you know how Half-Life 1 got like a source port, and it introduced ragdolling, and it looked a little differently from the original game. I'm kind of thinking of that. Devolution X is a great source port with crossplay on Windows, Linux, 3DS, Wii U, Android, Vita, and Switch. It's the same game with quality of life features. I'll take a look at that. I'll write down a note about that. When source that fingering the wrong keys. De-evolution X. I guess De-evolution X is the name of the Diablo source port. Okay. It's like Crispy Doom for Doom instead of GZ Doom. I haven't even heard of Crispy Doom. Like, I actually usually play the original Doom and GZ Doom. Because in my experience, it's like the easiest to manage. Like, you just install it and it plays it automatically. I can check out Crispy Doom someday, too. And yeah, thanks for sticking around for the stream. We're gonna be making, I think, a shitload of progress next stream, and I can play longer. I might stream Friday, we'll see how I'm feeling. Because usually when I get to my days off, I get so tired that I'm like, oh, I just want to chill the whole day. We'll see if I'm in the mood for Kingsfield. Because now that I have a lot of the game committed to memory, I kind of want to try to finish it before it slips from my mind, you know, while I'm in the mood. Because once I take a break from Kingsfield, it can be hard to get back into the mood for me. Crispy Doom is just vanilla Doom with 60 FPS support and widescreen. It tries to be vanilla as possible. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna be calling it. Have a good night, guys. Blah. That was kind of gay. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit gay, booty. I mean, come on now. I can't get over how fucking goofy I look with this emote enabled. Yeah, peace.